Hey there, fantastic viewers and relationship explorers. Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, wondering if the sparks that once flew between you and your partner are starting to fade? In today's video, we're diving deep into a topic that's both sensitive and essential. The signs that might just be telling you that it's time to reevaluate your relationship. Today, we're going to discuss 6 signs your relationship is over. Remember, knowledge is power, and sometimes acknowledging the signs is the first step to making the best choices for your happiness. Let's begin. Sign 1: lack of trust. Trust is the sturdy foundation upon which every healthy relationship is built. It's that feeling that lets you share your deepest thoughts, fears, and dreams without hesitation. But when trust begins to erode, cracks appear in that foundation, and it can be tough to ignore the warning signs. One of the clearest signs that your relationship might be on shaky ground is a lack of trust. Are you noticing secrecy becoming the norm? Is there a growing discomfort whenever your partner's phone buzzes? Maybe you've caught them being less than honest about where they've been or who they've been talking to. These are all signs that trust might be dwindling, and a lack of trust can create an atmosphere of suspicion and anxiety. Communication suffers. Every innocent action might be misconstrued, leading to constant arguments and misunderstandings. Remember, trust isn't just about fidelity. It's about having faith in each other's intentions and being able to rely on your partner when times get tough. If you find that trust has become an elusive concept in your relationship, it might be time to reflect on whether the lack of trust is something you can work on together or if it's driving a wedge between you. As you consider this first sign, ask yourself, is trust slipping away? And what steps can you take to rebuild it? Sign 2: you don't like each other. You used to be each other's safe haven, partners in crime, and the ones who could make each other laugh with just a glance. But as time goes on, you might notice a shift and now, a feeling that you're no longer as connected as you used to be. It's not just about having occasional disagreements. It's about noticing that the warm, fuzzy feelings have been replaced with annoyance, indifference, or even discomfort in each other's presence. Perhaps you find yourselves spending more time apart, and when you're together, conversations feel forced or even strained. You might notice that the inside jokes have become rare, and those once cherished moments now seem distant. Remember, it's natural for relationships to go through ups and downs, but if you find that the ups have become few and far between, it's time to take notice. Ask yourselves, when was the last time you truly enjoyed each other's company? And if those enjoyable moments are fading, why might that be? Recognizing this sign is about tuning into your emotions and being honest with yourselves. After all, a strong relationship is built on a foundation of liking and cherishing each other's unique qualities. Sign 3: no respect for each other. Respect is the glue that holds relationships together, the recognition of each other's worth, and the willingness to treat each other with kindness. But what happens when that foundation of respect begins to crumble? That's when you might be facing a significant red flag. Are you noticing name-calling, belittling comments, or a lack of consideration for each other's feelings? These are clear indicators that respect might be fading from your relationship. It's important to remember that respect goes beyond just being polite. It's about valuing each other's opinions, boundaries, and autonomy. When respect starts to dwindle, arguments escalate, and healthy communication takes a backseat. Ask yourselves, do you often feel invalidated or dismissed when expressing your thoughts? Do arguments turn into personal attacks instead of constructive discussions? These behaviors can chip away at the core of your connection, leaving you feeling emotionally distant and unheard. Recognizing this sign is about acknowledging the importance of mutual respect and considering whether the current dynamic aligns with the respectful and caring relationship you deserve. Sign 4. Selfishness takes over. In any healthy relationship, the art of compromise and selflessness can create a beautiful dance where both partners contribute to each other's happiness. But what happens when that delicate balance shifts and one partner's needs start to consistently take precedence over the others? This can manifest in a variety of ways, from making every conversation about oneself, disregarding the other person's needs, to consistently putting personal interests ahead of shared goals. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual support and compromise. When selfishness takes the driver's seat, it can lead to feelings of neglect and resentment. You might notice that important decisions are being made unilaterally without considering how they affect both of you. Ask yourselves, do you often feel like you're bending over backward while your partner remains focused on their own wants and desires? When self-centeredness becomes the norm, it's harder to nurture the emotional connection that once brought you together. Recognizing this sign involves acknowledging that a partnership requires a balance of give and take. It's about considering whether both partners are willing to invest in each other's happiness. Sign 5. You are drifted apart. Imagine your relationship as a journey, with both partners walking hand in hand through life's twists and turns. But what happens when those paths start to diverge? It's not uncommon for couples to experience changes, but sometimes those changes can lead to a growing emotional distance. You might notice a decline in the quality of your conversations. Topics that once sparked excitement now feel mundane or even uncomfortable. Shared interests that used to bring you together might now be replaced by separate hobbies and activities. Maybe you're leading parallel lives, coexisting but not truly connecting. Ask yourselves, when was the last time you had a meaningful heart-to-heart conversation or engaged in an activity that truly bonded you? Recognizing that you're drifting apart is a vital step in understanding the evolving dynamics of your relationship. Consider whether this is a temporary phase that you both can work through, or if the drift has become a chasm that's pulling you away from each other. Sign 6. You're putting in all the efforts. A relationship is like a dance, where partners move together, finding harmony in their steps and sharing the weight of each move. But what if one partner seems to be leading the dance, while the other remains stagnant? When you find yourself carrying the emotional weight of the relationship, constantly trying to keep the ship afloat, it's a sign that something might be amiss. Relationships require the commitment and effort of both partners. If you're the one consistently making compromises, initiating conversations, and seeking resolution, it can lead to imbalance. You might notice that your efforts are met with resistance or indifference, making you wonder if you're the only one invested. Ask yourselves, are your actions and intentions reciprocated? Are you feeling drained from carrying the weight of the relationship on your own? Recognizing this sign means taking a step back and evaluating the give and take in your relationship. A healthy relationship requires joint effort and mutual commitment. If you're feeling like you're on a one-person mission, it's time to have an open conversation about the balance of effort and investment. And there you have it, 6 crucial signs that might be waving flags in your relationship landscape. Remember, understanding these signs isn't a proclamation of doom, but rather an opportunity for introspection and open dialogue. Each relationship is unique, and challenges are a part of the journey. But by recognizing these signs, you're arming yourself with the knowledge to make informed decisions. If any of these signs resonate with you, it's a cue to have an honest conversation with your partner. Share your feelings, listen to theirs, and consider seeking guidance if needed. Your happiness and well-being should always take precedence in any relationship decisions you make. Remember, it's not about pointing fingers, but about nurturing a connection that brings joy and fulfillment to both partners. Before we wrap up, A friendly reminder: if you found this video insightful and thought-provoking, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Your support fuels our content and helps us create more videos like this. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, you deserve happiness, respect, and a fulfilling relationship. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing the love that matters most.